How's it, everybody? It's that time again. We have an LR banner coming up, and I bet you're wondering whether or not you should summon for this card or save your hard-earned stones for the upcoming 7th anniversary. Before we talk about whether or not I think you should summon, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know down in the comments below whether you plan on summoning for this unit or not, because I have a few things that might surprise you in my recommendation. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Before we even talk about summoning, we need to talk about what this unit does. So, reminder that this is a Goku's Family Kamehameha category lead for Key 4, HP attack and defense 150%, which we're not interested in their leader skill, right? We're interested in what they do in their passive, because more than likely, if you've got SDR, Goku, and Gohan, that's where you're running them, under their 200% lead. So, they have attack and defense 59% and defense 58% respectively. They also get an additional attack and defense and chance of performing a critical hit, 5% per keys for obtained, so they are a nuking style unit. They also get an additional attack and defense 59 and 58% for performing a super attack, plus an additional 59% attack and defense 58% if that attack is an ultra super. Now, in order to get their 18 key, they also give themselves an extra key 1 per key sphere obtained and launch an additional super attack if they get 20 or more key spheres, or it's the turn in which they activate their active skill. So these guys are going to be hitting hard, they're going to be critting, and if you give them some additionals, they're going to be hitting often. They are an all-in-one package, and they are going to be a hard hitter on Android Cell Saga or that Goku's Family lead with the STR Goku and Gohan. So, as a standalone unit, they're great, and they could be worth your stones. Problem is, they are on a legendary summon banner, and we all know how bad legendary summon banners can be. But I think that's all about to change. So in about 22 hours from the time that I'm recording this video, we are getting this banner, and this banner is going to be a little bit different than previous banners that we've had as far as legendary summons are concerned. In yesterday's global producer letter, they mentioned that from this point forward, we are going to be seeing 3 featured LRs on legendary summon banners and increased rates by reducing the number of characters down from 12 to 10. So this is going to bring your chance of pulling an LR significantly higher than it was before, and to get an idea of what this is going to look like, we want to take a look at the LR banner for the Goku Piccolo. This was the last LR banner that JP received before hopping into Golden Week with us. They received this as part of their Raditz celebration. And basically their 3 LRs were the LR Goku Piccolo, the Int Goku Piccolo, and the LR Turles, all sort of related to the theme, right? LR Goku and Piccolo, both of them, they fit the theme. Both of them are LR Goku and Piccolos, right? And then the Turles fit the theme of space traveling warriors, which fit Raditz, yes? So, knowing that they'll probably try to fit the LRs around the theme, we can assume that some of the other LRs to be included might be the obvious Int LR Gohan, and since it's Cell Saga, might be the Fizz Cell and Cell Juniors. Those are the obvious answers. But I don't think those are hype enough to convince people to summon. I think more than likely what we might see here is a Goku's Family related theme. So rather than Cell Saga in general, I mean, we could still see Cell Saga, but I think more than likely it'll be centered around Goku's Family, which means along with this Int LR Gohan, we might see the Tech LR Gohan here, right? Super Saiyan 2, Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 in their active skill. I could totally see them throwing this guy in. We might see some Gokus in there to go with the Gohan, right? So our 3 featured LRs could be the Goku and Gohan together, and then a Goku Gohan unit separately. So the Goku units I think might fit that would be the SBA Goku, the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, STR UI Goku, or possibly even Int God Goku. Though I don't think he would be as hype as some of the others. So I think if they were to go with Goku, it might be... We could see STR UI, although he doesn't really fit the theme. So it could be Super Saiyan here, right? If they wanted to keep it an Android Cell Saga theme, I think it's possible we could see them returning the AGL Future Gohan and Trunks, right? You have a Gohan in there. It's Android Cell Saga, so I could see that as a possibility. But it remains to be seen. We won't know until the banner drops, but those are kind of my thoughts on who it might be. Okay. Now, so that's kind of what the Legendary banner is about, right? 3 featured LRs. The rest of the SSRs could be related to Goku's family or Android Cell Saga. So we could see some of those newer banner units like the Heart Virus Goku or the AGL Vegeta included on here, but we don't know. And then as always, there's 34 unfeatured LRs that you have a chance to pull here, right? So knowing that those are the possibilities, knowing that you have the chance of pulling these other LRs, should you summon? Okay, well, we've got 22 hours to decide, but let me throw something at you. Okay, on the data download, it revealed that on Global, we are receiving premium legendary summon tickets. All right, these are different than other legendary summon tickets that we've gotten, specifically because they use the word premium, right? I think this means that there's a chance that these are legendary summon tickets that guarantee a featured unit. Now, it doesn't guarantee an LR, but it guarantees something from the banner. So if you were to pull something with these tickets, you have a higher rate of pulling a featured LR compared to, if you were throwing your stones at it, right? Because it's guaranteed. Okay, so if you're low to play, this could be an option, right, for you. So it's something to consider. These typically run for $30 to $34, depending on where you're at. So knowing that we've got tickets, knowing that we've got a 10 featured LR banner with 3 possible LRs, should you summon for this unit, the LR Tech Gohan and Goku? Here's my recommendation. Yes and no. It's yes and no in that I say no because realistically you should be saving for the 7th year anniversary. Now I say yes because I'm going to tier my yes. I say yes in that if you're 1,000 stones or greater, right, let's say you're at 1,100, I think you could afford to throw 200 stones at it. Don't go more than that. Now if you're pay to play, right, buy the tickets, throw 200 stones, and stop. Don't go more than that, right? Because by the 7th year anniversary, with all the missions and all the build-up, the countdown, the 7 Masters mission, you'll easily get back over 1,000 stones by the time the anniversary rolls around. Okay, so that's my recommendation for that level. If you're 1,000 stones, if you're low to play, even free to play, I'd say it couldn't hurt. Okay, if you're anywhere between 800 and 1,000, I would say in your low to play or free to play. If you're low to play, pick up the tickets. Do your summons with the tickets, do 2 multis, call it. Okay, if you're free to play, do 2 multis, call it, and then stop there. If you're anywhere 500 or below, though, don't summon, right? If you're 500 or below, right, that's 2 rounds of multis on each banner on the 7th year anniversary. You don't want to be only doing 2 rounds of multis on that, right? That's going to hurt you. So if you're 500, that's my recommendation. If you're 500 or less, don't summon, right? Maybe buy the tickets if you're low to play, but otherwise, if you're free to play, 500 or less, don't summon. If you're free to play, 800 to 1,000, do a multi or 2. Okay? If you're over 1,000 and you're free to play, do your multis. Do 200. Now, why am I saying this, right? Most people are telling you don't summon on this. Well, here's the thing. Bandai went out of their way to change the LR banners for us, right? They're making them enticing. They're putting good units on it. They're making them 3 featured. Throw a multi or 2 at it. Show them that, like, hey, yeah, we agree. This is a good thing. Keep this up, right? Because I would hate to see them change it back to the old formula because, well, crap, nobody summoned on it. Why would we bother anymore, So give it a multi or 2, so at least that way they know we're willing to accept this format moving forward, right? Because it could mean better things for us moving forward. Could mean we might actually see them change the top legendary summon during the anniversary. So now we've got 3 featured LRs on the anniversary now instead of just the 2, right? is things to think about, right? So anyways, that's my recommendation. Let me know what you think, right? Give the video a like if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know why you've decided to summon or not summon for this unit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Let me know you're enjoying this type of content I'm putting out. And if nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.